But nevertheless, while the ground team gathers themselves up on the ship, FCG Fern, what are you up to?
Oh, God. Honestly, I think we would just be practicing with Xandis, sort of going over and over the plans
buttons,
for the sky ship.
The flying, the sailing.
Securing the payload.
Yes.
Okay.
Getting the bomb ready, arming it.
Yep, polishing the knobs, like doing all
Polishing the knobs.
on the thing.
There's nothing worse
Polishing the knobs
than
on the
a
driving
greasy
wheel.
bomb. You want it to be nice and shiny.
You want it to
clean.
be a nice and shiny driving wheel.
I will send ascending to Orem of the Arashari.
Alrighty.
Fern and Grass checking in. Have you made it inside? Are you safe? Are you gonna let us know when to go? How's Imogen's voice?
You have three more words.
Okay. Ira hates friends.
We've made it. Made some friends? Could use some help with a robot here, Letters. Any advice for a jump start? Not sure. Plan might be changing.
Give us something solid.
Okay.
Don't go.
We're on the rim.
Oh no.
Just get over here. Stop making me talk.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Where are you? Oh, you're right in front of me.
I see him. Hi. You're all so alive.
So good you came.
We did.
Yeah, what are you doing here? You told me to come. I asked you for advice on that thing.
Huh?
This is the
Yeah,
thing.
that's why we came. You said you needed a robot. What's going on with Xandis?
Xandis and Ira are taking care of
They're
it.
actually getting along great.
The two of them are gonna
A lot
do
in
it.
common. They both live in the now.
You're now in red.
Ira's a face sociopath. Well, now let's not judge,
whoa.
lest ye
It's
be
just a-
judged.
Judge,
I will judge you.
It's a certain way of thinking that's he.
Hey,
He said
watch
that
who you're calling a face sociopath in front of, you know? She's our face sociopath.
That's true. I belong to you all.
But you know, Ira's a man of his word.
I really.
He's so fueled by rage and wanting to destroy this thing. I think he'll do whatever it takes, even if it means doing the right thing.
He told him a secret. He said he was looking through the.
Oh yeah, he mentioned. Thank you.
You're welcome.
He mentioned that he was studying the thing that we're trying to explode, and he said that it looks like it's missing a lens. I don't know if that.
Like the one you have?
I don't know if it's ready.
Probably.
It might not be ready to go, which might buy some time. Or
That'd be good.
But that means it wouldn't work, right?
Or that would work wrong.
Oh.
Well, and it could be ready any moment. They could just be transporting it from someone's pocket. So I think we should just operate.
so if we
as
see anyone go up and start working on it.
murder.
Like the last
Or
piece.
if we need to act like we have top secret clearance, we could have news on the delivery of the lens.
Do we still have the other lens that we broke and refixed?
We still have it, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
That's right.
We could hold it up and say, we're supposed to put this on the top of the thing, let us through.
FCG, that's brilliant.
Well, I think it was more Chetney's idea.
It was a co-sponsored idea.
Chetney, that's brilliant.
Your voice is weird too. Is it the
The
dust?
fucking dust just got in there.
So, Laudna, that was a great idea. It's in the hole. Let me open it up.
Thank you.
I'm hopping in. and
I'm
getting the lens.
brilliant. Can I just check in with Pate and say, like, how did that feel? Did you, like, black out for a second? Did you go away? Or was it just a little woozy?
No, he's more of a little woozy. It's just sort of like I just someone kicked me in the nuts for a second and kind of get a little fuzzy. And I was good to go. That's weird to say that. I don't even have nuts. What's it like having nuts? You don't know. You don't have nuts.
I don't know. We should add Chetney.
What's that?
What's it like having nuts?
How big are yours?
Kind of like curls up and they're. I mean, you tell me. You constructed him. Did you build him with nuts?
Rats have really big nuts.
What?
They do.
Rats? How do you know this?
Because I used to have hamsters. Hamsters, if
Hamsters
they
are
had
giant fucking man.
they had big nuts, and I think rats are the same way.
I mean, it was a dead rat body, so I imagine they'd be shriveled and a little decayed, but I wouldn't have taken them off. That would have been cruel.
May not be the proudest of raisins, but they're my raisins.
I have no notes.
Fantastic.
Mine's right.
The one Vanguard member kind of stops and turns its head in your direction, and you hear a voice in your head. What's your business?
Delivery for General Tumult.
I don't think I've connected with your man before. What's your name?
That's none of your business.
As this individual is kind of
Thunder
an untrusting curiosity and a forceful push into your mind, and you're up until recently unfamiliar with having that sort of willpower resistance within your own will, but you're focused, and you immediately push back and slam them out of your consciousness as they visibly clear their throat and catch up with the other two Paragon's call members and begin to dally up. You're about halfway down the pit now, and you've gone past the peak of this massive malleus key.
Smoke break down here.
We've been working hard for a while, what?
Put it away.
Takes it and flicks it onto the ground and stomps it out. And it's kind of... It's a little janky from the damage it sustained from the battle and squeaks a bit. It makes a loud kind of screeching sound, and the figure who's posted there kind of like turns and looks inside and looks a bit curious about what you're doing.
I just turn and kick the warder. This fucking piece of shit.
What are you doing?
That's none of your business, son.
Intimidation check.
She's son.
I'm 52 years old.
I say that in his head.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Take advantage on the intimidation check.
All right.
You say that into his head, and immediately he kind of goes, there's a look of like recognition for a second, and goes, puts his hood back up, and then kind of just begins to mingle with the rest of the working crew and vanishes out of sight. Let me go ahead and change the scenery here, since we're actually subterranean now in this weird underground space to match the proper lighting and vibe. But all of you suddenly were notified that Odahan was rapidly approaching the chamber. What do you have? Liam and Marisha, go ahead and roll d20s for me.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's that mean?
Probably for Bo and Caleb.
But you have...
Oh no.
No, you don't have advantage on this. So yeah, so just each roll. Actually, you would probably have advantage on this.
Just a straight roll?
Straight roll.
7.
7.
I would have advantage. Lucky Jade. 13.
13. Okay. Right as Odahan turns the corner into this cavern, you hear as light flashes and consumes the space behind you. You kind of look backward, and the two machines that were emitting that dispel wave have both detonated. 1 second after the next. Immediately, as kind of the flames and smoke begins to billow up into this space, you can hear shouting and voices begin to fill the vicinity. The crew that is currently working on the centerpiece is now like scattering and searching around, and you can see chaos is now erupting in the center of that chamber. You are like now kind of standing there in this form, and you can see in front of you like now wards are starting to glow up, like more are starting to be initiated. You can see figures are running around. People are looking into the alcoves, and they're starting to like start checking any spaces for anybody who could possibly be doing this.
I'll walk with purpose, just sort of back and forth. So
Okay.
it looks like I'm doing something, and as I do, I'm going to cast sending, and I'm going to tell Ira, it's time. Project Chicken Little. Launch the airstrike.
Very well. I am so excited. All of you hear a singular voice come through your minds. Friends, individuals who have come with us on this journey, our timetable is being accelerated. Please, gather at the key.
Gather the key.
This is not a voice we've ever heard before.
You recognize this to be Orohan's voice.
Any sign of
If I could have both of you roll d20s for me.
Come on.
5.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Come on, my friend.
too big boy. Come on, Bob.
Good run.
Oh my god. No.
6.
6. All right.
You made a one face.
As you both are all of you are kind of gathering at this space, kind of looking out into the group, you can see everyone's kind of now beginning to filter out a bit from the chamber. So they're still kind of holding up posts and looking. People are kind of looking up to the center. And the first thing you see is a figure kind of begin to fall rapidly and then stop in place. And the lavender-haired woman glides down gently behind it as the form of Caleb Widdergasp stands with the Mage Hunter golem clasped around the back of his neck in the middle of this city.
Regard.
To the battery.
Oh, it's been a while. Happy anniversary.
And this is a familiar woman with long blue robes, sleeveless, dark skin with the hair up that you had met, the Beauregard figure, who is just walking. As the lavender-haired woman just kind of has her hand extended. And you hear the voice ring out from the center as Ludinus, arms out, goes, "Thank you all for joining us. It seems we've had expected guests. Caleb, Beauregard, you have been thorns in all of our sides for quite some time. I think it's only fitting that we give you front row seats to what you've worked so hard to fail to do." At which point Beauregard now begins to walk through the crowd, and as they gather, they just begin to shackle and chain, gag, and set her there. Partway up the spire, about 25 feet above him, armored sides of the spire kind of shut downward, exposing some openings in the side. And there you see, kind of held in place, this small, kind of 12-sided device. This kind of dodecahedron about this big, rimmed in gold, that is kind of affixed in the center of this portion of the spire. As the energy is flowing through it, Ludinus calls out, "Well, I guess it's time we brought it to us." The energy charges up into it. You watch as this device begins to glow, and everyone around you in the chamber seems to freeze in place. All of you feel yourselves stop, like you can't move. You're not breathing. Everything's just kind of locked. And the stars above, the storm, pass by. Hours go by in seconds before the red moon is held aloft.
Shifted time.
And all of you come back into place as Ludinus pulls his arm out. And you see the hand, his arm is now like somewhat withered and dark. Very well. Hear the sound of something heavy, high-pitched whine streaking. You can see the blue glowing stones of the broomstone as the silver sun comes descending at intense speed straight down into the tunnel. Everyone below goes, he watches Ludinus goes, throws his other hand up, the non-withered one, and right as it is coming down on top, a force field appears right on top. it impacts and shatters, scattering outward and just killing dozens and dozens of the surrounding watchers and workers here of the Paragon's Call. The rubble of the Silver Sun just rings the exterior. No damage to the central spire, but in this space around, rubble and wreckage.
Oh God. This is so violent.
Destroyed bits.
Oh, God.
The greatest lie ever told is that we need them. We are their gardens, their cattle. They created us to feed them with our faith, our hopes, our souls, lapping up their fables to give them form, purpose, control. But we, their special children, surpassed our masters. We questioned their games. We found our own will, our own power, our own drive to create that eclipsed their own. We unraveled their weave and killed one of them, became one of them. Then they feared us. Their war amounted to them little more than a contest, and we all suffered for our excellence. A genocidal admonishment for following our own will. They still fear us, hiding behind their gate, reaping our dreams as they deceive us into ceding our agency to their whims and squabbles. They should be afraid. Liliana turns and looks, and out of the corner of that chamber, you see Ira begin to shift rapidly through the ruin. Liliana turns and puts a hand out.
No.
And she banishes him. That sucks.
He's fine. He's just gone for a minute.
No, he's from another realm.
Yes,
He's gone.
gone.
As long as she
He's
maintains
back to the Fey
concentration.
realm.
You hear dust kicked up in the air. The cloud of earth that's risen and thrown up begins to slowly dissipate as you see what looks like a large boulder has slammed from above. As the boulder slowly begins to unravel itself in the center of the ground.
Holy shit.
Double Marisha.
Oh my God, triple Marisha.
Triple Marisha.
As she lands,
Triple churned.
by the voice of the tempest, halt this. Into the deep kind of rumbling, earth-cracking sound of the voice. As she lands, Ludinus kind of looks down and smiles. Right on time.
No.
And he just says,
You guys.
no. Casts Power Word Stun on her. She immediately freezes up. Turns over, and you watch as Odahan darts out of the shadow.
Oh shit, I forgot about her.
All three of her echoes that she creates from the back surround
No.
Keyleth, who is unable to move due to Power Word Stun. Let's do a full round of Odahan full attacks.
Right.
That is going to be with advantage. Another crit.
Wow.
What?
This is still
She's
the
still
same round of
going?
attacks?
Yes.
She gets 2 for each
12,
duplicate, I think. So she gets 6 attacks.
24
6
plus 4,
attacks.
28. 21 points of damage. The earth elemental form falls.
Fuck.
And they're on the ground.
Yo, what's up? What's up, babe? Oh shit, sorry.
Look at her mini, is so pretty.
Keyleth on the bingo already, or is that done?
Yeah, she's circled.
She's already circled.
2 more strikes.
2 more.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
This is
Can
we
High level
end
Aconite's
this game?
fucking vicious.
I was just standing there watching Keyleth die, being watched by
literally anything about
Pate,
it.
being watched by
14 points of
Lovna.
damage, and it's going to go ahead and, because he can do it with action, it's going to do another Unleash Incarnation for another attack.
Ladies being killed out there.
She's still going. She's still going.
That is going to bring us to...
Jesus H.
She's not looking great.
1 round, man.
As Odahan goes and strikes all the incarnations just into this frenzy. The earth elemental form cracks, and then what was once shale and pebble becomes red, blood scattering on the ground as Keyleth lies kind of frozen, eyes wide. Odahan goes for like a heart strike, and there's a dark flash in the air. And you see where Odahan's blade was. Instead, you see a cloak of feathers.
What?
Fuck, what the hell?
Black raven feathers.
Wait, put on the bingo. Put on the bingo.
Is Vax on there?
You see a masked figure with long...
Shut the fuck up, man! Shut up! No fucking way! You cannot be serious!
Where is it?
Who is now standing over and protecting her body. Daggers in each hand. Don't you even dare.
Oh god. Oh god.
FCG, your turn.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh my god.
Oh, I forgot to bring over the Vax figure. Fuck, I'll be right back. What do you think about...
What do you mean, we'll be right back? What do you mean?
What?
What is happening?
He's dead. He's already
He's
dead.
unhinged. You can't do this.
He's gonna start bringing in. He's gonna bring in characters from campaigns we don't even know about.
Who's that?
Another skyship comes, and it's Ford and Jester. Flew in from the ocean.
I thought you said 40 jesters. And by level 20, that might be possible.
Oh, technically.
The final piece. The sliver of divinity. The lens. As Liliana, who's holding her action, goes ahead and casts a spell down towards the champion of ravens. You watch as suddenly all the mirrors on the side of the tunnel turn on at once, and these bright beams of energy shunt into him like hundreds of reflecting mirrors. He triggers something within the machine, and you watch as the champion screams out in pain and is compressed down into a sphere of dark shadow. Vax is pressed into just a sphere. Liliana lifts it up with her telekinesis and places it into the empty spot of the machine. And now, you see like sparks shooting off parts of the machine, the power's not quite there, and he's kind of like, ugh. It'll have to do. It is time, my children. And right as you look up, you can see there's other skyships beginning to appear.
Oh, what?
Different Vasselheim and other forces have begun to arrive, just as the red moon glows above. You watch as every Rudis born in the chamber stands tall, including Imogen, as red energy filters out into the center of the spire. It's being drawn in and glowing, just all of these living batteries all pouring into the center device as it begins to rise and crackle before.
Oh, cool!
Let us destroy what will unmake them. And
You watch as this incredible thick beam of red energy fires up into the sky. It lights up and sends every cloud scattering out of visible sight, up into the air, up towards the red moon of Ruidus. You watch as all the sky ships that were just about landing kind of begin to crumble with the force blown away from whatever fires up into the darkness. In that moment, Ludinus, kind of still holding his other arm into the machine, smiles, his eyes wide. 1,000 years. You couldn't stop me. You couldn't. Some of the machines kind of spark a bit. He's like, he looks a bit nervously. Kind of swallows deeply. It's too late. It's too late. The red begins to glow brighter and brighter. You watch as all of the tethered Nexus energy, all the converging power of the ley lines begins to spark and grow lighter and lighter. Magical energy begins to flow out in all directions. The sky goes from pitch black to a deep red to a multicolor explosion of magical arcane energy into white. A familiar white.
As the high-pitched whine subsides, and your vision comes back to you, Ludna, you see yourself kind of sitting on the edge of a rocky cliff almost, but you are in an unfamiliar landscape. It seems you look to your left and you see Ashton kind of half draped over this outcropping. You glance kind of upward and you see about 10 feet up, slowly sitting upward, Orem.
While they look around, I look up to this.
Okay.
Does this cosmos look different?
As you look up and you scan the horizon, in some distance you see, just above the cloud line, the red moon Ruidus standing, and a singular solid red beam that just vanishes below some sort of far-off mountain line.
Are we even still on Marquette?
Oh, God. Why the three of them?
FCG.
Oh.
You hit something kind of soft. You also, with a high enough perception check, glance down and you see, kind of slowly digging their way out of the snow, Fern.
Is anyone else
I'm
around?
gonna look around for anybody.
Orem?
You begin to yell and shout out, and Chetney, you hear them call out just as you're kind of figuring out your bearings, and Imogen, as you kind of feel your vision return, begin to hear these shouts as well, as you both begin to climb opposite sides of this dune to meet up with the other two.
Where's Orem?
I don't know.
Where's Laudna?
Where are we?
Ashton?
You know where you are. You're in the middle of the Crystal Sands tundra. And from where you stand, to the east, you see the Flakhet Mountains, where your hometown of Uthodurn resides.
I'm gonna try to cast Sandy
Okay.
to Laudna.
Deladna, okay.
Where are you? Are you still there? What happened? I don't know where we are. It's snowing. Oh, please tell me you're okay.
Roll a d100 for me. As you begin to speak through this spell,
Speak up.
a heavy bit of static seems to come through your mind, like the actual weave of the message seems to unravel amongst the arcane patterns that allow you to reach out to your friend, to Laudna. And as the words are being pushing through, the static gets louder and louder and louder and louder. And then you hear like a pop in your head, and you take 6 points of psychic damage.
I think I know where we are. I spent a lot of time in Uthodurn on Wildmount. We're kind of just west of of that whole mountain and underground city is where elves and dwarves live together in harmony.
We're on
You guys-
Wildmount?
Yeah.
And you grew up here?
Oh, no, I just ended up here in my, I don't know, 200s, 300s. It's hard to keep track.
But like lived here for a time?
A number of decades, yeah.
Is it always cold like this?
Yeah, it's pretty titty.
Don't we just plane ride back to where we need to go?
Oh my god, Chet, that's such a good...
But the
I
static
know.
thing might affect that spell as well.
No, she's right. We should try.
Okay. Guidance.
Thank you. I carve a little Z in my forehead,
Oh,
and I
God.
hold my chisel in the air. Let's ride! Oh, the sound! Oh,
The static?
it's all out!
The other two players to the table, please.
Whoa! Whoa!
You see an emerald green, rose gold framed, plated aormaton.
At roughly half of their height, you see just a little gnome. What?
Deanna,
Yeah,
you okay?
I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
We're friendlies! Friendlies!
Friendlies.
Okay.
Who are you?
I walk out. Hi, my name's Deanna.
No! Oh my god.
As I live and breathe.
Wait, you know,
No,
you know each other?
No, couldn't be.
You couldn't be. What do you mean? You know each other. You're from here.
Wait.
Wait, are you a gnome?
Yes. Wait,
said a character.
Was that a character that we heard?
Hold on, I'm gonna go.
About
I take notes. I take notes.
Yeah, there was somebody that
I'm gonna take a. I'm looking.
Was that a character?
I'm looking.
We heard.
I'm looking.
Wait, what city was that? Yeah.
No, I'm looking.
Yeah.
he was talking about back home in Uthodurn.
Wait, he's old as shit.
He is old as shit.
He looks old as shit.
I've been around.
Deanna,
Been around.
Wait, what does it say?
I wrote a heart and it says former lover.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I want to walk over and slap the shit out of him.
Oh! Why would you do that?
You know why?
I don't remember anything beyond a couple years ago.
Wait, Chetney, that's not true. You tell us about the old days all the time.
All the time.
You're like me. Do you know D?
D.
Sorry, I didn't mean to touch you.
We've heard that D is the one who sold me to somebody in the past.
Forgive me, I want to know all of your names. But what is your name?
Well, smiley day to you. My name is Fresh Cut Grass.
Smiley Day.
What's
nice.
yours?
I'm Frida.
Frida. Oh. Chetney, is this awkward because of Fern and you know?
No.
Because
That is not a thing. Look, I made a carving for her and for all of them. Not just her. I made carvings for all of them.
I'll
But
show you. He made me a little book.
Yeah, he made me a horse that is supposed to move.
Never got
These are, this is my
made
mother.
me an emotion
you learn how to
wheel.
work it.
Father.
Here you go, baby.
Do you knit things?
I do.
Oh wow! Did you knit this sweater?
I did. Thank you.
How long did it take?
Oh, goodness.
Couple weeks?
No. Maybe like 12 hours.
And you mainly work. Wow, that's great. You mainly work with
What's wrong?
yarn.
His hat. Did you do the hat?
Little beanie.
Oh, did you knit that beanie for him?
But it's okay because I didn't get a little carved anything from him. So, you know, reciprocal. Love all your little toys, though. It's so nice.
So his chosen medium is wood and yours is yarn.
No.
I guess you could say that. In Chet's head, he's just gonna hear, "How you doing?"
Hell. Send hell.
All right.
I'm wondering, did you choose your name?
No, the young lady who sort of found me fixed me up again. She named me. It's a funny story, actually. I was named after one of her favorite smells.
I thought it might have... And I'll press the sides of my face and it'll move out.
Oh.
And I'll remove the faceplate, the gold faceplate, and I'll show you on the inside, sort of around the chin, the jawline, it says far-ranging integrated defense aormaton.
Frida!
Oh!
Far-ranging.
Does your face come off?
I've never tried.
Yeah, get in there.
All right, get in.
I cast guidance.
Make an investigation check.
You gotta look for like the edge.
Oh no, natural one.
You spend a solid 10 painful minutes trying to.
You really got jiggling. You've been stuck there for a while.
No, nothing.
I thought you said you didn't feel pain. Why are you yelling?
I can feel pain, I just can't feel cold.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Maybe you just don't realize you're cold.
Could be.
I stop and think if I'm cold. Nope.
I found this fella, he gave me a coin, and now the change bringer helps me make decisions. I just flip the coin, and she tells me, yes or no, or left or right, or... So far, it's been great. Every one of our decisions so far that she's helped me with has actually been perfect.
Are all of us going to survive the night?
I found that if I ask questions about other people, it doesn't go so good.
Are you gonna survive the night?
I could ask that, yes. Am I going to survive the night? Well, that's not the answer that I was expecting.
You agree to journey together, safety in numbers, to pursue the still not quite fully ascertained nature of the aftermath of this solstice and what Ludinus's plan was. Heading towards the nearby elf and dwarf city of Uthodurn within the Flotket Alps. But eventually you do begin to approach the base of the mountain that contains the city itself. Just like barracks, but almost like like the front has been carved out and it's a stable. And within there you can see there are thick mountain horses with their heavy coats at the ready, as well as goats, these large mountainous goats. As you approach...
I have to go give scratches.
Are you just touching my goats? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm part goat, so I just wanted to give little scratches. They were just so cute and fluffy. I'm not even gonna take him, not gonna do anything. I just wanted
Are you part goat? That's crazy.
Well, why?
Because I've not seen that. I'm not judging. I just haven't seen that before.
Well, it's just the way that I'm made. I don't know what to tell you. Is it okay if I...
Yeah, keep
touch your
petting them. I
goats
seems
a
to
little
like
more?
it. I'm not stopping you. It just was... Didn't want you coming up trying to steal my goats. Walking past the exterior of the Glass Blades towers, you head into this set of stairs that leads up into this large opening. It looks to be almost like an archway, and then there is a descending staircase, this like wide, 15-foot wide staircase that immediately cuts downward into the darkness of the mountain below, until eventually you descend into the Volition Disc proper.
You seem very stressed out by it, so...
Well, I mean, no, it's not. It's the world could be ending. We got
go back.
separated. There's a chance that an entity that is ancient as all fuck has been released on the gods and now is destroying them. And our magic in the world as we know it will end, and therefore I don't know how many people are going to die, because a lot of people are based in magic. Like, what if it happened and Lana's only alive because of arcane purposes, and then she's just gone because of it? And
a lot of that is conjecture.
I grab Imogen in a really tight hug.
Also, Imogen's mom is sort of wrapped up in a lot of this stuff and
might be a bad guy.
Okay.
She is a bad guy, isn't she?
It's all
Well,
right. It's all right.
For now, but we can get her back.
Okay. All right. As you kind of continue past, you do kind of glance over in the direction, and you see the building. It looks like it's been expanded upon.
Son of a bitch. Wait a minute. They've...
What you looking
Just
at,
the second
Jet?
floor.
Oh. Yeah, it's been doing really well.
That's where you worked, right?
Yes.
Well, we should go in and say hi to your
Fuck no.
Why?
Because I bloodied the owner, okay? We were real
Is that him you
tight.
stabbed in the knee?
In the hand, him. Yep.
Who did you stab in the knee?
I should not talk about it this openly on the street, but the owner of the shop and I, we made incredible wooden toys that children loved. And then wooden toys kind of fell out of fashion, and there was a son of a bitch who came in and said, like, kids like things made out of metal.
Oh.
And he wanted to start sharing some of the ownership of the store, and I didn't take it very well.
Is there anything that we can do to help you?
Do you have the capability of reinstituting any of these means of communication and or magical transportation?
My heavenly mother might, if I reach out to her.
Please, by all means.
Can you make magic work again? Nope.
She looks long and deeply at the coin you flipped.
It was worth a shot.
Of course. You do also begin to see the beast. Looking around. You catch while you're looking around that some of these buildings, they're dark, but you see movement inside. And you get the sense that people that live here have locked up and are trying to keep as quiet as possible. Not everyone was able to flee. Glancing at this beast, you could see it's emanating this like soft kind of reddish purple glow. And what you see looks like a massive bull looking. You see it kind of just pacing around the base of the citadel.
They said this had been a statue, right?
That's
That
what
had come to life?
That's what you gleaned from it, yeah.
I am going to cast Dominate Beast.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Okay. That is a 17.
Wait, it was 18. Yeah.
It just kind of looks towards you. It was about to like go into a secondary charge, and then just kind of like drops. And it's for 1 minute. It is charmed by you.
Whoa!
1 minute.
For the 1 minute, the battle is halted. Actually, no, we'll say it because it hasn't taken its turn yet. It now kind of responds to you, and as it goes,
I don't know how I got here.
Oh.
I need to get home.
I know a thing or two about being ripped out of time and space and wanting to get back home. But you can't hurt anybody anymore. If you work with us, we can get you where you need to go. But these are innocent people.
They attacked me. I was scared, and I don't know these people, and they attacked me, so I attacked them.
Oh, that's fair, baby.
I imagine they're just as scared as you, if not more scared.
I was of the forest. I was the sentinel beast,
Do you have a name?
Umudara.
Hey, can we, Umudara, is it all right if we get all of the people out?
Leave them here. It's more. If they scream, it's weirder.
Yeah, but we're on the bottom disc of 3, and we're going to go up through cities of thousands.
And they will move.
We're gonna parade this
They're
thing
gonna
up.
be scared. They're gonna be scared.
By the way,
Every D20 has a 1 up. I'm out of that.
I'm just saying that we defeated this thing with the power of friendship. That's all I'm saying.
Shit! He's right. He's absolutely right.
Totally right.
entourage alongside this beast as it
in front of the
clumps
beast.
down.
So if someone's gonna attack, I can try to.
And as
hold
I'm
on.
telling everyone, I'm going to cast calm emotions on the group so they settle and part ways for him and stand to the side and.
Can I join her for just in
Yeah.
case you need some extra calming of extra emotions?
Sure. Everyone seems to be like hyperventilating, kind of scared, and as you approach, like, what happened? What's going on? Everything all right?
Valium.
We found the beast and we're going to try to get it out of the city.
Okay.
But we need everyone. For the time being, head back to your home. That was great. We don't want to startle it any further.
Understood. All right, Coach. Let's get back inside.
All right.
Everyone's like, yeah, no, it's a good idea. Okay, yeah. Start walking back and scattering to their different homes.
We got some beers and shit. We got full
Yeah, I still have a sandwich. You want to bite?
We're gonna pregame for the beast coming out.
So, you said about a beast. You've stopped it. You've killed it.
We haven't killed it. We've just calmed it
We've
down
calmed
a bit.
it. It just wants out. That's all. It's not gonna attack. It was just frightened.
Oh, voice Matt goes, what?
I know.
It's the power of friendship. See, we just talked to it.
Meanwhile, Chetney, what are you been up to?
Yeah. Legit. Like, I definitely checked out. The throne's made of wood or stone or?
There's one of stone and one of wood.
God, damn. Let me get all up in that wood throne. I just want to check it, feel it. Also put my initials on the lower left rear leg.
Okay. Easy enough to do.
Pop. And then, are there any fine jewels or anything that I can pop out on the backside of it? Is it just wood and stone?
Oh no, these are very well adorned.
They're less well adorned now. And can I anything? I see a rug. Is there anything out of the rug?
Okay, well, first off, as the throne itself.
They're all dead in here. Mercer, give me my shit.
I am. I'm telling you right now. Looking beneath the rug as you pull it up, there is what looks to be a symbol of the Allfather, like kind of chiseled into the ground. You grab the handle and pull, and as you do, it pulls up. And the back door behind the two thrones lifts up. And you can see what looks to be a spiral staircase that descends out of here.
Actually, I take the scythe and I'm like, I start smearing like blood all over myself. Okay, now I got my story, and I just go down this path.
You go rushing out as soon as the hand goes, hey, you! What are you doing?
Help me!
Oh, God! Oh, God! Someone!
Life is so fragile! Please help!
This person has no reason to not believe you and just immediately ushers you back into the deliberation disc.
Life is so fragile. Incredible.
As you now begin to kind of weave your way, bloodied and such, people are like, oh, God, are you? People are like, sir, do you need help? Do you need band?
I can see the veil.
Quick! Father! Dorina, bring the bandages, quick! People begin to gather and tend to your wounds. As one of the near-fallen soldiers of the battle of the Grand Disc of Uthodurn, while the rest of you watch off in the distance, the celestial entity of Umudara, the sentinel beast, trudges off alone into the distance, vanishing into the softly falling snow of night. So, after you are being tended to by this kind of middle-aged, like young, we're talking like, I want to say the Thing era Wilford Brimley, who is just kind of like leaning over you with his like massive dwarven shoulders, like, hold tight, I gotta go ahead and wrap up your wounds.
Oh, you got the strongest hands. What a musk. My goodness. Do you think I'll make it?
Hey, looking at this, a lot of these wounds aren't. A lot of this blood isn't even yours, it looks like.
Oh, what could that mean? Thank you for your prompt attention. Were you down there when the beast was unleashed?
No, I was just called down here to help out with any survivors.
Oh, bless you. I could really use some assistance getting back up to the top disc. I don't know if I can make it.
Kind of lifts you up and puts you back on your feet and gives you a pat on the shoulder and goes,
I think you can make it.
I think I can make it too. Bless you and your household.
He kind of just cocks his head to one side and looks to one of the other nearby Aethers like,
ah! Oh!
His voice just changed.
Oh! Ah!
Chetney, you missed a lot. The 5 of us are now heroes of this place, and we've been invited to dine with the king and queen.
I don't know if it's dine with them, but they said we would.
It's to noon. If they don't have food, it's very rude.
all right, so we're going to Olgar's first.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Or what else?
Yeah, that's where we go.
Okay.
Well, Olgar was a brilliant master craftsman, a producer of incredible fine wooden toys. Okay. I worked with him for years. It was his toy shop. I was his second. There was a son of a bitch elf named Drixlick that came in and fucked everything up.
Drixlicks?
Drixlich?
Drixlich?
Yeah.
Drixlich.
Drixlich? Like it sounds.
Good old Dick Lick.
You know, like Dick Licks.
You just say it real fast. Drixlich.
Dricklish.
You return to the familiar center of the marketplace, and just beyond it, where to the right, you recall seeing in your brief passing by the day before, and you knowing its presence there, what is now known as the D&O Toy Emporium.
Oh.
Franchises too.
Ooh.
Oh, I recognize him.
Yes.
I'm invisible.
You you vanish, and indeed you see Oldgar Dregadon.
Degradon?
Yeah. Sorry. Dradagon. That's what
Dradagon? Did Travis come up with these impossible names? Jesus.
Matt's
Travis.
No.
He sounds fine as hell.
Well, see, one of our best sellers were the Whizzle cages. They were these, I don't know much about them. They're just sort of these enchanted cages that my business partner would have imported. And they were utilized to contain Paimon firebugs, and the kids seemed to like to have them as like night lights, and it kept them contained and safe and altogether a fantastic bit of joy for the whole family. Well, they, Whizzle cages lost all their magic, setting free the Paimon firebugs all throughout the inside of the shop as of the past day or so, and they've begun multiplying and taking over the store. And, well, Drix is a little worried. At this point, you hear another voice from around the corner say, "Drix is worried about what?"
And you
Sounds like a villain. That sounds like a villain if I've ever heard of
Maybe
it.
it's a misdirect. We don't know.
Yes, as my esteemed business partner has presented before you, we are in a bit of a pickle. My apologies. My name is Drixlix Ovana, owner and purveyor of D&O's Toy Emporium, alongside the esteemed Olgar right here.
So you're the one that makes who makes the toys?
I'm the majority owner of the business here. The toys are made by Olgar. They are outsourced to many extremely talented creators, crafters, builders by my designs.
Oh, so it's not locally made?
Some things are locally made, but why would we not allow ourselves to enjoy the breadth of talent all throughout Exandria and Wildmount itself? After all, a growing business does need to expand its horizons, isn't that right, Olga? I was like, yes, of course.
But now you're having problems with your inventory, is that right?
Yes, of course. Unforeseen circumstances. More dangerous.
Has it gone into its larval state yet?
I haven't been inside yet. That's why we need mercenaries to go ahead and take out these Paimon firebugs before they get to my pet and make things exponentially worse.
How big are these full-size wormy bugs?
I don't know. I've not seen one.
Don't yell at us.
I'm not yelling. I'm just very over.
It does seem like some of us would want to go in there and look around. Yeah. I mean, from inside the shop, there is definitely arising such a clatter. We should really just go inside and see what's the matter.
I greatly greatly appreciate it.
Mr. Dicklick, is your bedroom locked?
Dixlich.
Dixlich, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Is your bedroom locked? Do we need a key to get into anything?
Yes, actually. He pulls out a small keyring. So, are you to take this work on yourself?
Yeah, right now.
I mean, we're strong, capable.
Very well.
Magical.
Like, once he's not in visual range of other people, you can see, like, he kind of, like, starts, like, showing a little bit of frustration and, you know, reaches into a pocket and pulls out what looks to be, like, a small, or, like... Yes, yes, it is. It is Uthodurnian where there's withers.
That erupted from you
Pops
with
it into
such
his
joy.
mouth and it's like, oh, I do love that hard caramel flavor.
The
right, we should
owner
go
of
in.
this
We should
place is really something else.
He's a
Detective.
He's a unique individual who has a good mind for business and has been spearheading the steady expansion of our trade after many years of not finding quite the approval and audience and community that we have been hoping for.
Oh, you're so sweet.
The surface thoughts are, this fucking son of a bitch has crushed the spirit from me and every maker beneath me. I can't wait to go home and drink my sorrows for my poor choices.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Good luck.
thank you.
Don't get in too much trouble. If it gets bad, you go ahead and rush out here and let me know. I'll open the door, all right?
Oh my God, the sweetest
Thank you.
man.
Thank you, Oakland.
Yeah, my
No, thank you.
You battled some of these firebugs within, and the strangely mutated, terrifying, what's what I'm looking for? The mascot of the emporium, which had now become a terrifying arachnid-type creature. You did battle with it in the upper region of the toy store, turned it back into its baby form for about an hour, quickly ran out into the snow, and
time to die.
left it to be dealt with by the glass blades as you rushed back in. Since then, you reconvened and had a bit of a somewhat conversation of closure with Ultgar, of which you had previously seen when you stabbed him in the hand and fled from Uthodurn many years ago, sending him on his way to bring the joy of his toys to children around Exandria. As you ascend the steps up to the central dais and the second steps that lead up to the dual thrones that greet you at the top, you can see before you the king and queen. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us this day. After all, it was you and your doing the day before that saved many lives within the great city you stand in. So, on behalf of our fine city, I thank you. We wish to, one, thank you for the recollection of the gracious beasts and returned to its direction of its homestead. You shall be decreed the 5, 6.
He was there too.
The 6 of you will be decreed as protectors of the diarchy,
Wow.
afforded respect and access throughout the city, granted a reward for your duties, and a modest ask of the diarchy, subject to capability. We are ever mindful of abuses of power and appreciate humility in our heroes. Indeed, it has been a strange time for magic.
So you know about the Applebee Soul Cycle?
Long may it rain. Forevermore.
Sorry, you just blue screened me there for a second. Indeed, we've been quite vigilant as a number of our glass blades and a number of mercenaries under our employ have been keeping a keen eye on local dangers and threats that may emerge at such specific times. It is not the first we've been through, though it has seemingly been one of the more arduous. Looking over to the Queen goes, aye, something about this particular apogee solstice doesn't sit right. We've not seen it have such a profound effect on many of the enchantments within and beyond our city. We've been completely cut off from all of our magical means of communication with allies from beyond. And indeed, some of our more powerful magics have been undone. And you see kind of this look of sadness in her eyes. Many of our fallen in the events of the day before, in which it would be not a terrible rite to bring back from the brief thread. It seems that such magics at the moment are
Wait, what? I can't remember.
inaccessible.
Oh.
Really?
Oh my god. I feel like we should let them know that ludinus is behind the lack of magic.
Your Honor, King.
Your Honor.
How do you know, ludinus?
Ludinus was one of the handful of powerful mages that lived in malleus.
Oh.
One of the notable practitioners who, upon its destruction, when the surviving members of our people were scattered, fled southward into Wynendir, and has since forgotten his elvish roots and was one of the founders of the Cerberus Assembly, if I recall.
Well, ludinus is, I think, one of the main reasons that the magic is failing this particular solstice.
He was always deeply set in his own research. Cared little for the needs of the people, or granting his ever-growing skills and gifts to the aid of others. Continuously sought the nature of the gods and hoarded historical relics. He carried an odd hidden animosity that none of us really trusted. And I think he knew that distrust well, so he kept to himself. He had a habit of loudly debating the great priests of the city in the middle of their sermons. Many of the pious leaders and priests demanded we limit our resources supporting his work, and so he did. And he isolated within his homestead and became a bit of a recluse, which was fine by most. We didn't mind not seeing his face around, and left little impact in our day-to-day society, I believe.
And I know that we already asked for quite a lot. The tailor, the gift certificate, the transport when it's available, that kind of stuff. But might we inquire if we could be outfitted with transportation to this Malleusmere place in case we wanted to go?
Goats! They're faster over the mountain.
You intend to travel to Malleusmere?
If we're able to, it seems like that's where this all started, and it seems like that's...
If our research leads us there, if the glory of uthodurn be supported by such efforts.
But it's true. If we could find something to give us insight into ludinus's motivations or even weaknesses, if you have any information, something that can help us stop him.
I don't mean to be too forward, but if I was your special person, would you try and kill me?
Of course not. No, of course not. In fact, I think knowing that I had someone would probably make me a little more calm in general. But, you know, we got stuff to do, so we should probably just go do it, right?
And I'll lean in quickly and kiss FCG.
Emotion wheel! Emotion wheel! Emotion wheel! Emotion wheel!
First kiss! First kiss! This is the first kiss?
It was on the cheek.
Oh, excited! It was a cheek kiss?
Oh,
It's just a cheek
I'm going to
kiss.
turn over and meet more lippy if that's...
Nice.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting company. This is what... okay. Hi. I'm Jacoby Masil.
I'll shake their hand. I'm Smiley Day to you. I'm Fresh Cut Grass. It's great to meet you.
Fresh cut grass. The pleasure is all mine. So what can I do you for? What brings you back over to my place? It's been a little bit.
Well, my new friend is as in the dark as I was when I first came to you, and you helped me a bit, and we're wondering if you can help him out. Maybe figure some things out.
I was hoping that you could, if you're a skilled engineer like Frida says.
I like to think so.
Well, yeah.
Just to check, pulls the one on the front side of the face that you haven't had pull, and your faceplate kind of lifts and comes up again. Oh, yeah, just like you. Faithful caregiver. FCG. Huh. All right.
That's never happened before, right?
Oh.
My heart is so
Caregiver, I'm fucking dying.
All right. Let me go ahead and start getting this fixed. Locks in a bunch of lenses, gets the apron situated, and goes to work on carefully pulling apart this enchanted mithril armor in a way that does not disrupt the enchantment and is able to bend and affix it to your aromaton body.
FCG, you look great.
Why, thank you.
How was your date? Just hanging out.
Yeah, how was it?
Yeah, it was good. We just walked and talked and caught up on stuff. I got a little tour of the city. I met Jacoby and, nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Everything was fine.
And I walk up and I grab his hand.
God damn it.
Oh. How nice.
In your head, you hear, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, more than what happened with you and Pretty.
Damn shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
We don't have to make a big thing of it, but yeah, I mean, this is happening. So,
Are you okay?
Huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna go over to Chetney on the couch.
Okay.
I'm gonna flick him on the nose. Hey, dumbass.
What?
If you don't make a move on that woman, I'm going to.
Oh. Sorry, I just woke up. Are you saying you want to join or?
No.
Me.
Chetney,
What?
the chemistry. She's wonderful.
Totally.
You need to... I'm a fan. I feel like she's very special, and I don't think you should pass that up. But if you're not wanting to, just tell me so that I can.
Damn. Well, I put the invite out, so I don't want to overstep my bounds. Plus, the Chambers has been, doing its thing, so I didn't want to.
That girl.
Sure.
You hear? That's. Trust me, I remember that from 2 hundo ago. It was a thing. On the beach, you wouldn't believe. Like, we got almost arrested a couple times.
Really?
Yup. Public voyeurism, it was a whole thing.
Wow.
Yeah. We'd leave like sand angels in the shoreline. It was incredible.
No way.
Yep. Like a rotoscope, you could walk along the beach and just see the different poses.
He told a story.
Yep.
That is...
The faster you ran, the hotter it got. But listen.
Yeah.
All's fair in love and war.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
All right.
All right.
Game on. I'm gonna go up for my slumber party.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Let's pick out some goats.
I want the fuzziest one because I'm going to shave it when we have to get rid of it.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
material. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay.
You're gonna want Jerry. Points to the back, and the Jerry is just like this completely just you can't even see the eyes. It's like that kind of like that alpaca that's been left too long, and you just see the snout, and then just this massive just explosion of fuzz, and these little horns that kind of just barely poke out the sides. Ready to look at it, goes.
Let's go, Jerry Curl. You're mine.
I'm going for the biggest overachieving son of a bitch ever. Like, biggest ass goat, littlest ass rider. Give me the musky one.
You gonna call him Musky?
100%. Well, yes. Musk, yeah. I'm all about that musk.
All right, we'll go ahead and get Musky for you. Go ahead and bring Musky. And this is a very young goat, but it's one of those, how some dogs or some animals, like they have that gene where their body creates too much muscle and they just look like massively ripped for no reason. Yeah. This goat seems to fall in that category. It's like Massive bulging square pupiled eyes. The horns are way too big and they curl inward. And it's just like, it almost has like the bulldog walk, which you think would be bad for a goat trying to go down the mountainside. So we'll see how well it does. But like you see them, they've had to extend the saddle leather like twice to get it around its torso. To visit.
Thick bitch.
Holy shit.
Make an animal handling check as it comes up to you.
Oh, perfect. 8.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Spits right in your face.
Perfect.
I wear it with pride.
It seems to acknowledge it with a head nod. And you found Muskie.
If there's a pretty goat, just a pretty thing with little braided locks or something.
Yeah, there's a beautiful kind of like white and brown spotted goat. Its horns have been capped. They're smaller. It almost has like a luxurious mane of hair that seems to blow with the wind. So when the wind goes, like half of it kind of shifts to the side where the wind's blowing it. And then when it's still, it just kind of like billows out to the bottom, almost like a bell bottom goat, if you will.
Oh my god.
Fabio.
Yes.
Fabio, it is.
The greatest thing you've ever done.
Never been more glorious than that.
The V structure you achieved.
I want like a dove gray one with like really, really soft dove gray fur.
Indeed. One approaches. This one is a little older. It looks like it's more experienced. It's a little like it's seen the Alps for a bit and probably will be likely to lead the pack because of its experience traveling through this journey. But still strong and sturdy and willing to go through. And you can see it has that kind of like soft, like deep gray, feathery fur to it. It's lost one horn on one side partially, so it's kind of broken. But it's been capped and has like a ring that hangs from it. And it has almost like a small chime that's affixed to it. So when the wind blows, it kind of like ding, 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 ding. It seems to like twitch a little bit when it hears it.
Where's it coming from?
Oh, I'm gonna hold on to its horn. His name is Belle.
Kind of like nuzzles you for a minute.
I'll find the scrawniest, roughest looking goat.
All right,
looks like it's seen its fair share of winters.
You see it. You find one that looks like it's seen its fair share of winters, and some of them maybe a bit sallow. This is the mystery ink Shaggy of all the goats, where its hooves are thick, its shoulders are thick, its legs are scrawny, and as it walks, there's like a little bit of a shake to it. It's a long snout, and its eyes are just a little bit further apart than the other goats, and it looks a little odd. It goes,
I'm gonna call you Patchwork.
All right. I would like I want a round boy. So I want one that's just like basically a circle, and then you just see two little feet pop out. You're just a circle.
Now all these goats many of them trek up and down these mountains, and they're very athletic and are kept in such order. There's one that doesn't go out very often, and for a reason doesn't really have much of anyone to pick it up or hire it, so it just stays back and continues to enjoy its sedentary life here in the livery. You see it has big curled horns. One of its teeth is kind of grown through its lip a little bit, so it has this one like little tooth sticking out in the side. Just a big round soft boy with like kind of almost like a red panda color fur to it.
Big floofs.
Big mane around its neck that kind of like, you wouldn't think it's the mane. It looks like it's just a continuation of its round body, but it just makes it look more spherical.
We're gonna name him Donny Boy.
Donny Boy.
Donny Boy.
Donny Boy. Kind of waddles up to you side to side and goes,
Hello, you biggest Oh, we're gonna get a little workout in. Perfect the way that you are, but you're gonna get a little bit of an adventure.
Holler in the back.
Ooh. Stinky. All right.
All right, they go ahead. Is what? Sure enough, you all gather your things, your supplies, load up your unique spectrum of flatcat goats. And then here in a blue, like barely cloud-dappled clear sky this cold morning, the wind picks up a bit as you all cluster together and begin to head outward towards the Savalier Wood.
Johnny boy!
Destination, the ruins of Malleus Mere.